Welcome back to Beyond Bourbon. Today we got a cool video for you guys. I think it's a pretty trendy thing that people have been doing for a while. It's 5 bourbons.
You only need 5.
You only need 5 whiskeys.
Yeah. Inspired by Reddit and initially ADHD Whiskey, I guess.
Kind of the first people to do
one of our favorite channels as well. But you only need 5, and they are Daily Drinker.
Yep.
Your Friday Night Pour. Your cheapest mixer that you can use as a neat as well. I think I'm going to put that caveat on there. I'd like to drink this neat, but I can throw it into someone who wants to make some Jack and Coke or whatever it is.
Exactly.
Impress your guest, and then your special occasion.
Yep.
So I think we got to get right into it. We can talk more about like each category once we get into it.
But on those or something.
Daily Drinker, I'll let you go first.
I'll go first. Okay. For Daily Drinker, a lot of these could fit that category for me.
They could.
But I went with Bullet Bourbon.
Let's go.
It is 90 proof, available pretty much everywhere. I feel like super solid, all reliable. I call it pretty much. Like I've never called it that.
It's the SpongeBob episodes when he opens up the case and he's like old reliable.
Yeah. Oh man. But no, seriously, it's a really smooth, solid pour. Like I would have no problem drinking that bottle every single day and buying another one.
Absolutely.
Always have one on deck.
It's so good. I mean, you can see we are going through this bottle quickly. Just an absolute great bottle. Mine, I think, is a little different than yours.
Interesting.
Stonehammer.
Yep.
Single barrel.
Stonehammer single barrel.
This, to me, I've not had the small batch one.
No.
We've only had the single barrel. This was $24. It's a Kroger exclusive, so you can, if you don't have Kroger around you, I'm sorry. Most of our clientele, I think, would probably have Kroger around them. Yeah. Kentucky, it's everywhere. They're almost in every Kroger you go in as well. Yeah. Sometimes they're on sale to like $20. And this is 100 proof. One of the best, like $20,
it's so good.
$25, whatever it is. It's absolutely astonishingly good.
It's so good.
So fruity, just a fruit cocktail. And it's a little different. Like you're not... It's not your Buffalo Trace. It's Barton, but yeah, it's very, very good. And I can always go back to that, and I'll always enjoy that.
Yep, you did that blind for me a while back, and I instantly smelled it and tasted it. So that is Stonehammer because it just stands alone in its own thing.
It does, very much so.
I wanted a second pour, so good. All right, so next up is your Friday Night Pour. This is an interesting one for me. This is something that I'm not going to drink every day, but I wouldn't be opposed to drinking it once a week. Yeah. You know, something when I get home from work after a long week, something nice, relaxing pour. So I went with Knob Creek 12. Knob Creek 12 is completely different than a lot of these up here. It has its very own flavor profile, very nutty, oaky. It reminds me of wintertime with just the dark, deep flavors that it has, and it just relaxes, very relaxing. So definitely not super cheap. Not super easy to find, but something I'd be fine to drink once a week and not feel like, oh, I'm wasting money.
And something you can eventually get your hands on.
Yeah.
Like you're not worried like this is the only bottle I'm ever going to have of this.
Yeah, I'll look forward to this a week too.
Exactly. And you look forward to that's a big difference. Like you're looking forward to that Friday. Very similar to that, I chose Bullet Single Barrel. So similar price. This is not in every store you go into, and everyone's going to be a little different, but we just absolutely love this bottle.
That was a killer bottle.
Yeah, it is one of my favorite things. Like the difference between this and the 10-year and then just the normal like small batch Bullet was astonishing.
Yeah.
Like you could instantly smell this.
Far and about the best of this.
So sweet that it does not come through. Like Bullet, we both love.
Yep.
And then this was just like everything about that, but better.
But better.
Again,
100%.
level.
Like 100%. You could honestly put this here and I would do the same thing. I just could do 2 bourbons. So definitely a great pick. My next one is the cheap mixer. So I actually went with Jim Beam Black Extra Aged. It's going to be available everywhere. And we said it in our video. This would be great in a mixer, a cocktail mixer. Like old fashioned. It's very light, but it has those rich classic bourbon flavors. I just realized I did 2 back-to-back Beam products.
That's kind of funny.
I don't drink this that often, but I would drink it neat. It's definitely something I would do.
Yeah.
And you know, it's solid.
You're not opposed to just bringing that out of the party.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
How much was that? $18, $19, $20? Like,
yeah. If I had a bunch of people over and I went through this whole bottle and made
would not care.
that many cocktails, couldn't care less. Everybody's like, that's pretty good.
And you're not hurt when they pour it into a bunch of Coke or whatever it is.
Exactly.
Like,
86 proof, super light, super easy to drink.
My cheapest mixer was Kirkland Bottled and Bond.
100 proof.
That one, this does not drink 100 proof though. I don't think, at least.
No, it's really good.
Actually, I brought this out last night my brother got engaged, and there's a bunch of people here, and I was like, I just want to have something for people to mix, so they can drink it neat, whatever. And I mean,
it's a liter. That's one
people
of the
put in a dip, but we still have over half the bottle left. Like
the liter makes a big difference.
yeah, it does.
300 brews.
No, it's 104.
Oh, 104.
104. Get your facts right here. And we've said many times that's one of my favorite proofs.
It is.
It's hard to beat that. But absolutely, honestly, great bottle for the price.
Yep.
Like it's hard to beat this.
It's so good.
Yeah. I was down between that and this, but I thought this is a better mixer and for the liter.
It's a better mixer.
Yeah.
It's a liter and probably easier to find for some people. Mm-hmm. So great choice for that one.
Thank you.
Impress one. Mm-hmm. Obviously, E.H. Taylor's single barrel.
That's a good pick.
Because everybody's impressed by Buffalo Trace products. Mm-hmm. Non-bourbon drinkers say, oh, I know what Weller is. I know what E.H. Taylor is. So you bring this out, people are going to be impressed.
Yeah.
And it stands up. It's very, very good, very delicious. Some of these I wouldn't like, it's not that great to drink. This one's really good to drink.
And it also impresses those people that are bourbon drinkers that have had small batch.
Yep.
That they don't know about single barrel. They've never had it. Mm-hmm. And when we had it the first time just a few weeks ago, we were astonished by, I've said that 4 times this one video. Astonished. I don't ever use it in a sentence, but 4 times.
I do the same thing. Yeah. I have like the same 6 notes I say every time.
It's fine. But I mean, we were just blown away how different that was.
Absolutely. And I definitely wouldn't want to bring this out to a big party. I would be hurt if a lot of this was gone. But like a couple people they're getting into bourbon. I want to show them something cool. Here's like a 1 ounce pour. You only get one. You're not getting a whole bunch. Yeah. But I wouldn't be opposed to sharing this one.
Yeah,
the last one on this list, I'm not sharing with anybody. Yeah.
For mine, I picked a new bottle we might have just reviewed.
Ooh.
I mean, I cannot get over how good this is. I keep going back to it. We have like a little bit left in a pour over there.
It's a sleeper bottle.
It is, absolutely. I honestly would choose any kind of special edition of Jack Daniels or Woodford or something like that to impress you guys.
Yep.
Everyone knows Jack Daniels. Everyone knows Woodford Reserve, whatever it is.
And odds are they've never had the limited release. Like,
exactly.
I'm excited to try that.
And that's going to impress a bunch of different people.
Yep. Whiskey drinkers or non-whiskey drinkers both.
And my thing with this, too, is most of them, double oaks that same way, are very surprisingly good. Like, you go in and like, oh, I've had double oaked, or I've had Jack Daniels rye, whatever it is. But when you get into something that's limited edition, it blows people away most of the time.
It's crazy. Like, this is it over there. It's so dark for the 100-something proof it is. Like, it's very good.
Very, very good. And I would be hurt if more came out of this than I would want.
Yeah,
but
especially being half size.
Yeah.
My last one, I think we might have the same one. I don't know. Special occasion pour. Russell's Reserve 13 is my favorite bottle far and away. I literally haven't touched it since we made our video like a month ago on it. And that's for good reason. I'm saving this for a special occasion, like a birthday or a Kentucky football victory or...
Those are special occasions.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I'm not going to drink this today or any other day until it's warranted because this was a hard bottle to come by, expensive, and it's delicious.
And my special occasion is the same bottle.
Figured it would be.
Every reason he just said. I mean, it's absolutely amazing bottle that we both love Wild Turkey, and that is just the best of the best, I think. Yeah. So let us know what you guys would put in your list down below. We had almost different lists completely. Yeah. I thought we would have this one the same.
I knew that for sure.
Yeah, I love that we have different lists almost every video we do.
Me too.
Similar palettes too. Is surprisingly we choose different bottles.
Let us know your top 5 daily whatever. What is it we call it?
You only need 5 whiskeys. What five whiskeys would you choose?
Yeah, let us know your 5. Yeah. Which ones you agree with, disagree with.
Yep. Like and subscribe, follow us on all the socials, and check out our other channels. And then we'll see you guys next week.